Many of us got tricked on this problem for a similar reason to the video before. So I noticed, luckily, we were down to the two close answers. Hopefully none of you thought this was a right angle, because if I tilt my head, yes, that orange angle looks bigger than my paper tool, bigger than a 90-degree angle. And we shouldn't have said 180 because it's definitely not a straight line. Okay, so that leaves me down to, is it 120 or is it 125? That's without my protractor. Now I click to my protractor and I say, okay, I need to measure this orange angle. So again, I'm going to need to get that rotator tool, click rotate, grab the rotate button, and rotate it all the way up and make sure I line these up. Now remember, if you don't have one of your green or blue lines at 0, you probably got tricked. So if I put my green line, let me move this down. If I put the 0 at C and I put my green line at B and my blue line at F to try to measure this, a lot of you guys might have said, oh, well, here's the blue line, 145, this one. Wait, remember, this blue line is measuring from 0. So from 0 all the way to F, so technically angle FOC, that angle is 145 degrees. But I need to make sure I put one of the colors on 0, then rotate it, and then line it up for me to make sure I know what this angle is measuring. Then I see, aha, now these two match. Now I know that 120 was definitely a closer answer than 145. And also, if I tip my head, that looks like I could fit that yellow hexagon or the big angle on the trapezoid from the patterns block video. So if I could fit that in there, that's another clue that helps me visualize that, yeah, this angle looks more like 120 than it does 145. So really, really be careful, scholars. If one of your colors is not at 0, you might get tricked in reading the angles. I can read this without this being at 0, but I have to make sure that I'm looking at the big read, right? This inside angle would be 120. This outside angle would be 237, right? Because the whole thing equals 360. Just make sure you don't get tricked where that 0 is. You can use either way. You just have to think about it before you write your measurement answer. All right, I hope that helps. Again, come see me at office hours today if you're confused by any of the things on math this week.